Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports?
From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And he comes off an incredible performance in the opener. 5 touchdown passes. Now look, you always want to start strong, but I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started to about the 33-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 65 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a touchdown. He will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This defense for the Rams, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
They'll go to gain of 4. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Play action, Allen. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Going quickly out to the right side. And some room to work. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The official's letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
Allen's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Second and goal from the 6 this time. On play action, Allen. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Allen going to go on fourth down. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And his throw here's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
In motion goes the tight end. So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. He is out of bounds inside the 35.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And again, it's Allen. They're going right back to Hamler. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. To the air, Allen. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They throw it out right complete, and they're going to move it down to inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. On the counter, Elliott. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Allen. This is caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Micah Parsons able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford under pressure, and they got to him again. Micah Parsons able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Inside give to Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
The 22-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's an option play left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Josh Allen with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From way up at the 23. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford heading back out. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already. And we'll try to sort things out here as they begin with the 1st down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for our Rams.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Stafford,
he'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. To try again after the sack. Stafford, and pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Micah Parsons
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
A big kick. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They'll send the tight end in motion. In his own end zone, it's Allen. Looking left side, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And this one is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Cowboys to take over. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He completes it to Beckham. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Again, it's Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete.
But he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. That is caught by Lamb.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he will fight
his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Stafford now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Fielded at the 20. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Allen going to throw. And that's Elliott, complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. The give is to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Allen. He'll get this to Elliott.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's the loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 11. On play action, Allen. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. So, Charles, they are well on their way to a 2-0 start. Now, last week, they had the close victory. This one more commanding, much more comfortable.
Well, the sense we got from them was that last week they felt like they didn't play their best. They got the win, but they weren't really on top of their game. But they put it all together here in this one, haven't they? What an impressive performance.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Here's Stafford. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford over the middle. That's hauled in by Cup. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
Past the 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse, Elliott.
49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
A big play there on the option. 41 yards on the ground. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Again to Elliott. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll try again with Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Now they bring the tight end in motion right. Here's Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Quickly out to the right side. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. From the end zone, Stafford forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Third and 2, Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Returnable here from the 38. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give